Hi everyone, I am Coach Arjun from Score Campus and this time now we'll be focusing on the PSLE questions with regards to speed. So let's get started. So let's get to the question. So Amy drove Beatrice from her home to the market. From the market, Beatrice walked 2 kilometers to the shopping center at a speed of 4 kilometers per hour. At the same time, Amy drove home from the market to pick her son up. She then drove along the same route from home to meet Beatrice at the shopping center. Amy drove at an average speed of 80 kilometers per hour throughout the journey. All of them reached the shopping center at the same time. So find the distance between the home and the shopping center. Now, before you even get started to try and solve the question, the first thing you really need to do is simplify the question because it is way too complicated. All right. So let's see how we can do that. So they started at home, right? And together, Amy plus Beatrice went to the market. All right. And then Beatrice went to the shopping center, which was 2 kilometers away at 4 km per hour. However, Amy went back home and then went to the shopping center after that, and she traveled at 80 kilometers per hour, right? What you also know that the time taken here is equals to, let's take time Amy, and the time taken in this journey, which is TB, is the same, right? The time taken is the same because they both arrived at the shopping center at the same time. So now how do we do this? First thing we can do is find what's the time taken here. So the time that Amy took to walk is equals to, if you need to know this is the most important thing from this for this thing, distance, time, speed. So time is equals to distance divided by speed. Distance is 2, speed is 4, equals to 0.5 hours, because this unit here is hours, right? So TB, that means this journey took Beatrice 0.5 hours, correct? Now, if you are looking at this, do you realize that from what Beatrice did was that she traveled from market to home, and then home to market, and then market to the shopping center. So these are both the same things. So basically this is one unit, and then you have this thing over here. And from market to shopping center is this one, we know that is 2 km. So basically 2 units, Beatrice, the distance she traveled was 2 unit plus 2 km. Now, what is the distance that she traveled? We also know the speed. So Beatrice traveled a distance equals to, remember what we did? Distance equals to speed times time. So Beatrice traveled 0.5 times 80 equals to 40 km. So that's the distance Beatrice traveled. So 2 units plus 2 km is equals to 40. 2 units equals to 38. 1 unit equals to 19. So that means from the home to the market is 19 km. And from the market to the shopping center is another 2 km. So from the home to the shopping center will be 19 plus 2 equals to 21 kilometers. That's it. If you don't understand, please spend some time, rewind, go through again. You should be able to understand this. The most important thing for distance, speed, and time is this thing over here, this formula. All right, let me make it clearer. Distance equals to speed times time. You need to know this. You need to know, make sure you take care of the units very well. So a lot of times they will give it to you in minutes and you have to convert it to hours and things like that. That's something you will see in the next question. So in this question, Andy and Brady traveled from town C to D along the same route, right? Andy started his journey 18 minutes earlier than Brady. So that means Andy took a longer time. Brady traveled 84 kilometers at an average speed of 70 kilometers per hour for the whole journey. Now both Andy and Brady arrived at town D at the same time. So find Andy's average speed in kilometers per hour. Now the first thing you see here is this is kilometers per hour, this is kilometers per hour, this is kilometer, but this is minutes. Now you don't like this, okay? So change the minutes to kilometers when you need to use it. Remember that. So let's visualize this. So you have towns C to D, and then you have Andy and Brady. Brady traveled, so the distance is 84 km, and Brady traveled at 70 kilometers per hour. And so the time he took was TB, right? Andy, the only thing you know about Andy is that Andy took time of Brady plus 18 minutes. That's all you know. And then you need to find what is speed of Andy. So now the first thing you see is, you know this, so you can find this. Again, remember, distance equals to speed times time. So you're going to find time is distance divided by speed. So to find time that Brady took is equals to 84 divided by 70 equals to 1.2 hours, right? So now you can find how long did Andy take. TA is equals to 1.2 hours plus 18 minutes. Now the units are different, so you got to convert this. Let me just convert this to minutes. 1.2 hours equals to 1.2 times 60 minutes, which is 72 minutes plus 18 minutes, which is equals to 90 minutes, also equals to 1.5 hours, right? Now I find the time that Andy took, and so to find the speed, remember again, to find the speed, I take distance divided by time. So my distance is 84 kilometers, so speed of Andy equals to 84 kilometers divided by 1.5 hours, which gives me 56 km per hour. That's it. This is my answer. Alright? So again, remember, the first thing you need to do when it comes to speed questions, really visualize it. This is very important. And then make sure you take care of the units. A common mistake students make, they always mess up the units. And remember this formula. There's three things, right? Three things. One, visualize the problem. Two, take care of the units. And then three, remember your formula. And you will be good. Distance equals to speed times time. Right? So that's it. The two questions were taken from, the first question was from a Raffles SA2 paper, the second one was from a Taunan SA2 paper. So thanks for listening. If you have got any other questions, please let us know. You can go to our Facebook page and just drop us a question over there, and we will try and get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, take care, cheers, happy studying, bye bye.